Different hometown Patriot tonight. Rick Rowe wanted to highlight heroic acts during Hurricane Katrina 20 years ago.
Instead of honoring the men and women who serve us in the military, we honor the volunteer army that showed up as Hurricane Katrina rolled into New Orleans 20 years ago in tonight's hometown Patriots.
There's a great story in the Bible. Jesus is resting inside a boat with his disciples. A storm blows in, a big storm. The disciples panic, Jesus doesn't. And neither did we. I was inside Hearst Coliseum the morning after, saw the tears as it began to sink in. The storm was just the beginning of the hell coming to New Orleans. But then there was Kathy Little.
It's a little tough. You know, I went home yesterday and I just cried.
Sure, but then Kathy showed up day after day just doing whatever she was asked, which in those early days was sometimes just a hug.
I tell them that they have their life, that God is with them, and that, you know, the people here just love them so much.
Within hours, the gifts began to arrive: an iron, a box of donuts, a baby doll. Then it was the caregivers, the professional ones, highly paid doctors and nurses and pharmacists.
They take the prescriptions back to their pharmacy and fill them, and then bring them back later today to give to the patients.
No charge and no pay. But nobody cared. This ER doc showed up a day after having knee surgery.
When I got out here yesterday at 11 o'clock, we had probably 10 physicians here, emergency room. I left here last night at 10:30 and we had 4 or 5 physicians still here. They've been amazing.
The folks from the Red Cross were amazed too at the church folks who just showed up.
Pretty much everything that goes into running a shelter. They've just taken control of everything and done a fantastic job of it.
The entire First Assembly of God pastoral staff basically took over running the entire Coliseum, feeding, clothing, giving hope to 1,000 desperate people.
We're his helping hands, arms wide open.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm sorry.
Those arms were wrapped around people who were looking for loved ones. You see, in the chaos of leaving Katrina, mothers and fathers were separated from sons and daughters. The givers solved that problem too.
We'll put it into our program, then we'll get that, our researchers will see that information, and they'll scour the internet, call the hospitals, call the different other shelters, and we found over 40 families at least.
I can get you from Shreveport to Macon in 6 hours.
Then there was the ham radio operator I met in East Texas. Because cell service was virtually non-existent in New Orleans, this one solitary man spent days passing along heartbreaking stories to first responders, like an elderly couple trapped in their attic.
It wouldn't hurt my feelings. I'd love to meet them, to see how they are. An elderly couple trapped in their home. I'd still like to meet them sometime. Water is rising, just to know that I accomplished something good.
You did, my friend.
Please give me a response, please. Thank you.
Made quite an impression.
We like Shreveport. We like the people here, and we're staying.
You see, when the call went out, we showed up.
They just need a hug.
Brought some light into the darkness, some peace in the midst of the storm.
And if you'd like to nominate a Hometown Patriot, go to ktbs.com/hometownpatriot or send an email to hometownpatriot@ktbs.com.